Hello and welcome back to the beautiful Auburn Sportsplex. We don't have any sun out right now. The only light is inside of these beautiful lights here at the Auburn Sportsplex. Right now is for the Men's Independent 7-on-7 Championship. Sorry we're picking up kind of late. As you may be able to infer, I just ran to the bathroom and I couldn't get back in time. So that's how it is every now and again. But be Bishop Sycamore with the ball. There's your snap. He drops back. Throw is out wide, bobbled, but it's still a catch and it'll be a first down.
Oh, was it called incomplete there? So the head umpire giving him the first down nod.
Bishop Sycamore, I believe, in the grays. The Hunch Bunch in the white. You know what a Hunch Bunch is, Trey?
I do not. I'm curious to know, though.
I don't know. I looked it up the other night, and it's like a television show in London from the 80s. As that ball is thrown and complete, it'll be a catch for about a 5-yard gain. 17 minutes, 15 seconds left to go here in half number one. Bishop Sycamore and the Munch Bunch still tied at 0.
Kind of fitting that Bishop Sycamore is following the fraternity intramural football version of Bishop Sycamore, if you will, in BYX.
Indeed. As there's your snap. Looking for somewhere to go with it. That ball is thrown deep.
What a ball.
And it is deflected from a Hunch Bunch.
Love that the official didn't throw the flag right there. That was just a 50-50 play. Both guys going for the ball.
Yeah, it was a great play on both sides of the ball. Got in his pocket, really didn't try to push him or anything. Just stayed right there and made sure.
It appears we may have something away from the ball here. I missed it, Noah. Did you see what? Illegal contact.
And that'll make it a first down just past 50-yard line for Bishop Sycamore. Bishop Sycamore University. Snap is off. Over somewhere to go. That ball is deep and it's caught. Got a little bit of room to work. There's your tackle. After about a 10-yard gain. He'll have 10 more yards to go for the first down. We are still tied at 0 with about 15 minutes and 45 seconds left to go here in the first half. The Munch Bunch and Bishop Sycamore both are still tied at 0. Sycamore looking to bounce off a fantastic start, from what I'm able to tell. So I'm still recovering from running like the had to be at least like a marathon to get down to that bathroom in time. As here's the snap. He's going to run this one right up the middle and be taken down just past the first yard line, or the he's going to take it down right in front of the 20-yard line. It'll be 3rd and an inch. 14 minutes and 55 seconds left to go here in the first half.
A lot of depth on this Hunch Bunch squad.
Indeed, I mean, they just want to play, you know. Who wouldn't?
Third and short. Curious to see if Bishop Sycamore has any deep threat weapons right here.
Roll out right. Quick little throw. And it's going to be dropped. It'll be 4th and 1 to go. Got to hand it to him. You know, didn't take the deep shot right there. Very least, you know, they've noticed that got to stay ahead of the chains. If you woke this morning here in Auburn, Alabama, you might have noticed that it was hot. Well, the temperature is steadily dropping off here at the Auburn Sportsplex. I'm about to put on my jacket as we get a one-back set here from Bishop Sycamore. 2-snap count. And that's going to catch no one, as I think it'll be a false start for Bishop Sycamore University.
think may have been a delay game there as the play clock went down to 0.
Be a delay of game. Much Bunch took down the Trash Pandas. 7-7. Down bad. Over the hill. And if they take down Bishop Sycamore today, they will be intramural 7-on-7 champions. 4th and about 5 to go. There's the snap. He's got a little bit of time. Deep throw.
Good ball.
It is not able to be completed after a great cornerback job there from Hunch Bunch.
Something you rarely see here in flag football, but it looks like they have an offensive and defensive unit. No one's playing both sides.
That's real important, you know. Running for a long time can hurt your lungs. You got to make sure you're well rested and probably going to be
hydrated as well.
Water on the sidelines, yeah. Bishop Sycamore to get here took down the Predators. That is a 2K name. And the Care Bears to get here. As that ball was thrown deep and it's not able to be intercepted by Bishop Sycamore. 12 minutes, 25 seconds left to go here in half number 1. Both teams still tied at 0.
It's about a 40-yard cross-the-field throw right there by the quarterback. That was incomplete, but that was still really impressive.
Yeah. Be surprised the athletes you find in an intramural 7-on-7 championship. Or any championship, really. You know, you can go through our archive here on Weagle 91.1 FM YouTube. You'll find old softball broadcast and basketball broadcast. First time, I believe, Weagle's doing a football broadcast here on its YouTube. As there's the snap for Hunch Bunch. As he's going to roll out to his left and find a little bit of running room before picking up a 3-yard gain and sliding down as his 3rd down. Have about 5 yards to get to the 40. You taking a shot here if you're the Hunch Bunch?
I'd look to. Why not? Championship game. Roll the dice one time.
As 2 on the right, 1 on the left for the Hunch Bunch. As here's the snap. 11 minutes left to go. He drops back. Big time throw. There's your shot play, and it's caught. He'll be down at about the 10-yard line, but what a fantastic throw and catch by the Hunch Bunch.
Yeah, what a ball there by the Hunch Bunch quarterback. Looks like we got some laundry on the field here. Maybe a late hit.
They are talking about it in the backfield. Lord knows what it could be.
Oh, no, it's coming back. You hate to see a great play be ruined by a penalty.
And they're arguing about it down there. Will not make much of a difference. What a great play to be knocked off by some penalties. That's just undisciplined football. You don't see that a lot at this stage here in the intramural championships. But when it happens, it is soul crushing. 10 minutes left to go here in half number 1. We're still tied 0-0. There's your snap for the Hunch Bunch. Pump fakes, deep throw, and it's caught.
What a play.
What a catch.
Seems to be a connection here between the quarterback and this receiver.
Indeed. What a fantastic play by him to go out and grab that shot play back from the jaws of that penalty. As there's 9 minutes and 25 seconds left to go in the first period. 1st and goal just inside of the 20. Two men out right, 2 men out left. There is your snap. He's got a lot of time to throw. Looking for somewhere. He's got running room. He'll be brought down after about a 3-yard gain.
Not a lot of pocket passers here in flag football.
No, not a lot.
Got to have a quarterback who can get out of the pocket and make a play.
Indeed. Need some Lamar Jackson type of guy back there.
Nick Marshall.
Nick Marshall. Both teams wearing a shade of white. Of course, Bishop Sycamore wearing their grays, and Hunch Bunch wearing a white with red numbering. As the drop back, pump fakes twice. He's going to be sacked, thrown out of a sack, and that'll be an incomplete ball with 8 minutes and 10 seconds left to go here in half number 1. It's about 3rd and 7 to the end zone. We're going to say that. As we are beginning to see more and more people show up to the famed Sportsplex here in Auburn, Alabama. Can hold at least 3,000 people probably. And it is just a great, great atmosphere to take in a ball game as the Hunch Bunch catch a delay of game penalty. I wasn't even looking at the play clock there.
Sneaks up on you. That 25 is quick.
Still 3rd down. 7 minutes, 20 seconds left to go here in half number 1. If you want to catch more sports action, you can listen to Weagle 91.1 FM this Wednesday and Thursday for soccer action and volleyball action, as volleyball will take on the Florida Gators. And soccer will go into the Auburn Sportsplex to take on Alabama. That throw is deep, and it's going to be dropped.
Just a little bit more juice in that throw there, and that'll be right in the hands. 4th down here, I'd look for something towards the back pylon.
You got to have a touchdown. They got to go about 20 yards for it. Of course, if you're interested in other sports, right here on Weagle's YouTube page, you can watch lacrosse. Very good team that's on the up and up. Or even ice hockey, which is also a very good team. A lot of good teams that are on the come up here in Auburn, Alabama. As there's the snap, they're looking for somewhere to go with it. He drops back. It's going to be a little dump-off pass, so he has a long way to go for the end zone. He'll be tackled in front of it. It'll be Bishop Sycamore ball on about the 5 with 6 minutes left to play here in half number 1.
More of a low-scoring game we're seeing in Game 2 here, Noah.
Indeed. And we didn't even see a score in the second half of that small fraternity game that Phi Sigma Chi beat the Bucks 14-7, but it just feels like here we're getting a more smash-mouth type of football, line up in the double T, and bleed clock and try to score points that way. Of course, this is flag football, so this is not double T. I don't know if that's before your time, young man. Back in the day, we had flankers and people like that, real tough guy stuff. As there's 5 minutes and 30 seconds left to go on the clock, it's Bishop Sycamore ball. 2 men out left, 1 man out right. Here's your snap. And that ball's going to be dumped off on the screen, but it's dropped. Bishop Sycamore, they'll have a long way to go on this second down. We're still tied at 0 with 5 minutes left to go in the first half. Still a lot of time left on the clock. Still a lot of action to be played. As there's the snap. There's your dump off, but it's going to be a sack.
What a play by the Hunch Bunch O-line right there. Or, excuse me, D-line.
As it's going to be about 3rd and 20. Long way to go for the first down and even longer for the touchdown.
That'll be punting out of their own end zone right here if a play doesn't happen.
4 minutes, 20 seconds left to go here in half number 1. 15 seconds left on the play clock. Bishop Sycamore looking to put the first points on the board. No goalpost out here. They can't kick it. But here's the 3rd down play. There's your throw. It's a deep one, and it's caught just outside of the first down marker. Great play by Bishop Sycamore.
Let's see what the ruling was there. That may have been incomplete there, Noah.
It was incomplete. Oh, my goodness. You can't have drops like that in the biggest game of your life with 3 minutes and 35 seconds left to go here in half number one.
Bishop Sycamore must have a good punt here because they're backing up the return team deep and right on cue.
That one will fall out on about the 45. It'll stay on this half of the 60-yard line, or the 60 yards. As it'll be hunch punch ball. We're still tied at 0. They've got 3 minutes and 11 seconds to make something happen.
Great opportunity to score before halftime as well as get the ball to start the second half.
3 men out wide on the left for hunch punch. Here's the throw. 2-man rush. That ball is deep. He's got a ball. Just can't bring it in. Just outside of his catching radius, and that'll stay second and about 18 to go. As there's 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in half number one.
I'm going to go on a limb here and say the hunch punch got a former quarterback, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. That's a great, great throw. That's about 40 yards right there, just barely overthrew him.
Also love a quarterback that wears a number in the 20s. Doug Flutie, Jared Lorenzen.
People before our time. As the snap is off, he's rolling out to his right and his left. Can't find anywhere. He's going to run this one out. He'll have at least a first down, and he's out of bounds, I believe, at the 15. Hunch bunch. Got it inside their 20 with 1 minute, 45 seconds left to go here in half number one. Hunch bunch looking to be the first one on the scoreboard here in the men's independent 7-on-7 championship, as there's a snap and a drop back looking for somewhere to go. A great block by the center. That's going to be a dump pass. Throws out of a sack, and that's going to be about a 3-yard gain. 1 minute and 7 seconds left on the play clock. We're coming down the wire. Second and about 5. About 75% of football games, the team that scores first wins first. And about 80% of statistics are made up on the spot. Here's a snap from Hunch Bunch. That ball is deep on a fade route.
Wow. Quarterback Carter Crum puts it right in the breadbasket.
A fantastic, fantastic play call, unlike Auburn in the Penn State game last year. And a fantastic thrown route right there. As Hunch Bunch are the first ones on the board here. With
Benjamin
56 seconds left to
Tetherington
go.
with the great reception right there.
They'll have points on the board. Let's see if they get 1 or 2.
I'd like to see one team go for 2.
As that ball is thrown on an out route and scored. As it currently sits, Hunch Bunch leads 7-0 here in the men's independent 7-on-7 intramural championships at the beautiful Sportsplex. Bishop Sycamore will have it with about 56 seconds left to go. And what a fantastic play call right there from the Hunch Bunch to call that out route.
Yeah, just big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games and put the ball in the hands of your quarterback there at the half winding down and makes a great throw and great catch there by the receiver.
56 seconds left on half number one. Bishop Sycamore, they got to get something. Hunch Bunch will have the ball in the second half. That ball is thrown deep, and it's not completed. A great defensive play from the Hunch Bunches caller, John Matthew, to take that one out of playing ability by Bishop Sycamore. 50 seconds left to go. Second and about 5. Go down. Here's the snap. And that's going to be a dump pass. Move, and it'll be tackled at about the 18 with 40 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Running clock, we're down to 30. Bishop Sycamore got to get something off fast here. Clap, there's the snap. Everybody running deep, there's the deep ball. And it is a fantastic job right there from Hunch Bunches. Not only number 1, as I'm trying to get a number here. I believe that's 99. Am I right about that? 97? 97, there we go. 97, Coda Storms got it, as it's about 4th and 1 with 18 seconds left to go here in the second half, as they're just going to punt this one away and hope and pray Hunch Bunch can't get something off. That's a muff punt, but it'll stay Hunch Bunch's ball at about the 20.
I'd play it safe right here if I was the Munch Bunch. You got the lead, the ball coming out of the second half. No need for a turnover, any silly play right here.
You know, you sound like Carp Street.
Really? I appreciate that.
The really old NCAA games, you know what I'm talking about?
Well, that's what we were talking about. It's a lot of NCAA 14 being played.
Hunch Bunch will have the ball at about their own 20. BSU in prevent defense. They've got 5 men out wide. Roll out left, unable to get the sack. Deep ball thrown, and that is going to be deflected off Bishop Sycamore's hands. And they'll have 3 seconds remaining on the clock. Hunch Bunch still leads 7-0.
Well, I stand corrected. If you got a quarterback who can spin it like the Munch Bunch, why not let it fly?
More fun as a broadcast, too.
Oh, of course.
They're really looking out for us.
Never know, could get a Ricardo Lewis tip play right here.
Hunch Bunch got men out wide. They got a trips formation. Here's the snap. He drops back. 2-man rush. They're just going to screen it off. Pitch play, and that's a lot of speed.
Whoa.
Pitch again. They're looking everywhere. That ball is going to be thrown out of bounds, and that is how half number 1 ends. Hunch Bunch unable to score right there in the last seconds, but they still lead 7-0. Well, folks, the players are going to take a break during halftime. We're going to take one with them. Don't touch that computer screen just yet. Just after a short break, we'll be back with more 7-on-7 intramural championship action. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Weagle 91.1 FM in conjunction with the Auburn Sports Network. And welcome back to the beautiful, beautiful sports complex right here in Auburn, Alabama. We got ourselves a big crowd for the Men's Independent Championship Final for 7-on-7 football. It's Bishop Sycamore versus the Munch Bunch right here for half number 2. The Munch Bunch leads 7-0. What does Bishop Sycamore have to do to get back into it, Trey?
Well, number one, score points. That's just blatant.
Yes.
Need to find your playmakers the ball on offense. A little stagnant. Looks like the Munch Bunch has found their offensive rhythm.
Indeed, as Munch Bunch already picking up a big-time first down, as they'll have it on about the 22 with about 18 yards left to go. As it's 7-0 here with 45 seconds, 19 minutes, 45 seconds left to go. Munch Bunch leading 7-0. 2 men outright, 1 man out, or 2 doubles formation for Munch Bunch.
It's a huge drive.
And a big-time play is going to be dropped right in front of the receiver.
Big drive for both teams. Hard to overcome a 14-point deficit in intramural sports due to the fact of the running clock. So need the Bishop Sycamore defense for all the fans of the great team to really rally around their team right here, because this is a crucial drive.
Indeed it is. It'll be Munch Bunch having the ball at about the 22. Got 18 yards to go. Got a one halfback set for the Munch Bunch, as there's a snap. And we got ourselves a running quarterback. And that'll be a tackle just around that center circle that they use for lacrosse, with 18 minutes and 47 seconds left to go here in half number 2. Already sat through one great game between the Phi Sigma Kappas winning over the Bucks 14-7 in the earlier small frat 7-on-7 championship. As there's your snap for the Munch Bunch. Looking for somewhere to go. That's going to be a throw, and it's caught. It'll be a first down no matter what, and that is going to be a tackle just outside.
Laundry on the field there behind the play.
You can see they're talking to the offensive lineman. It'll stay a first down. Munch Bunch got it at about the 42 with 17 minutes and 57 seconds left to go here in half number 2. Munch Bunch got a 7-0 lead and the ball. There's the snap. It's going to be a screen pass. Big time cut. And he's got running room to work with. Juke, and that's going to be a tackle at about the 3. A fantastic play call right there from the Munch Bunch, as that is a great job by the running back.
What a great play design as well. Clogging up the midfield to allow him to spurt out and really get to the outside and make a big play there for the Munch Bunch.
17 minutes left to go here in half number 2. Munch Bunch got the lead, and they got the ball on the 3. Here's the snap. Pump fakes. Got a lot of room to work with.
A lot of time here.
Throw is out, and it's caught. That's a touchdown for the Munch Bunch. They expand their lead. What a fantastic play call right there. Just sitting back with all the time in the world, lobbing one up to your friend and getting points out of it.
Yeah, and another great throw there by Carter Crum. Throwing it to where just his receiver can get it there at the back pylon.
Let's see if they go for 1 or 2 here. Either way, they'll have at least 13 points.
This Munch Bunch team has some weapons on offense.
And like you brought up earlier, they not only have an offensive unit, but a defensive unit. You know, they're really more fresh than Bishop Sycamore right now. It's having to play both sides as that ball is out, and it's going to be a speed option.
What a play.
And oh, my gosh, on the speed option pass to make the score 14-0 in favor of the Munch Bunch. The Bishop Sycamore ball But how do you recover from this? You're down 14-0, and after a great play from the Munch Bunch.
Well, you got to dig deep in your playbook right here and whip out your best plays, the ones that have worked all season, because you need points on this drive, quick drive as well, with the running clock.
Speaking of clock, they have 15 minutes and 15 seconds left to go here in half number 2. As here's the snap. Snap is off, and it's caught right near the edge. It'll be a first down. Who does this Munch Bunch team remind you of?
Good question. We're going college or NFL here?
Any way you want.
Well, they have a good quarterback, weapons on offense. Dare I say the Tennessee Volunteers?
Good choice, good choice. Team that just took down the Alabama Crimson Tide. As that ball is snapped, and Bishop Sycamore is going to screen it out on their right side. As it's tackled after a gain of about 5 yards. They'll have about 15 more to go. With 14 minutes and 15 seconds left to go here in half number 2. Two men on the right and a halfback is your set for the Bishop Sycamore. As that ball is going to be pitched to the center and will just barely be on the line for a third down. Third and about 2 to go for Bishop Sycamore.
As you said, the depth of the Munch Bunch is really showing here in the second half.
13 minutes, 40 seconds left to go here in half number 2. As we got ourselves a trip set for Bishop Sycamore. Snap is off, and that's going to be a sack. A big-time sack for number 99.
I'd argue even using a timeout right here if you're Bishop Sycamore.
You can't really punt right here. You got 13 minutes on the clock, but it's deceptive because of that running factor of it. And they're going to go for it. Big-time fourth down play here. Munch Bunch stops it. They can start breathing a little bit easier. But if Bishop Sycamore, you're about dead in the water if you can't. As they're going to come out with an empty trips look. There's the snap. He rolls out right. Attempted sack is failed, but it's just over his receivers' heads. It'll be a turnover on downs. We do have some water. Never mind, that's just a yellow cone, not a flag.
Looks like the Munch Bunch can put a bow on this one early with 6 right here. Can't see Bishop Sycamore coming back from down 21 in a running clock setting.
Munch Bunch doing a great job so far of using their offensive and defensive talent. A lot of teams just don't have that depth, but Munch Bunch has been awarded with it. So they've got 2 on the left and a halfback. Here's the snap. There's somewhere to go with that. Ball is thrown deep, and that is going to be just over his head. Are you really taking shot plays right here if you're the Munch Bunch?
Well, when you got an arm like Carter Crum does, why not? As we said before.
Why not?
I'd argue going this way is a lot better. Seeing that play clock underneath the scoreboard would be a lot easier for me as the quarterback.
So there's 11 minutes and 47 seconds left to go here in half number 2. Munch Bunch leads 14-0. Two out wide, one on the right. Here's the snap.
No need to force anything here. Score and clock on your side.
Motion, and that's going to be a jet sweep. He's got a lot of room, a lot of speed. Shakes off a tackle, and that's going to be a touchdown. A fantastic play right there to put the Munch Bunch out of striking distance. They lead by at least 20, and barring a conversion, will lead by more.
Was that our first run of the day?
Yeah.
I think so. How about that? First run of the day was a touchdown.
Unless you count the option pass, that was our first run of the day. Which I don't really know why you'd count the option pass, but, you know. Munch Bunch drew up that option play just recently on a 1-point conversion. Let's see if they have anything in the bag of tricks here. 10 minutes, 35 seconds left to go. There's your snap. Throw on the out route is taken away by Bishop Sycamore. They'll keep the score at 20-0. Hunch Bunch still leads. Time is starting to run out for Bishop Sycamore. They've got to have a lot of things go right here.
Also something to keep in mind, you can't onside kick or anything like that in flag football.
No, you can't. As teams just take it from the 20 and go for it. As 3 down linemen, here's your snap for Bishop Sycamore. Looking to put a dent in the lead. He's going to roll out to the left. He's going to shade off 1 tackle, and he's going to get about 5 more yards. He's got a first down. What a fantastic run there by Bishop Sycamore.
No doubt. Number 4 is really leaving it all on the line right here.
It's a great job of him to also get out of bounds, even though it is a running clock, you know.
That would be Carter Ledkins, the quarterback for Bishop Sycamore.
He's going to step up in the pocket, deliver a strike that is dropped just outside of the first down marker. Nine minutes left to go here in half number 2. Hunch Bunch has a relatively cool lead. They're up 20-0. They're still going to leave everything out on the line. Bishop Sycamore with the snap. Roll out to his left. Dart is going to be deflected, and no Hunch Bunch player around to intercept it. Got some music for warming up. I believe Large Fraternity is next. Here on Weagle 91.1 FM's YouTube channel. Don't go anywhere after this game. Hunch Bunch leads 20-0 here with 8 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. There's your snap. Screen pass. And that's going to be a tackle just inside of that center field circle.
I don't know about you, Noah, but I'm not trying to Mike linebacker wearing number 300.
No.
300 being Benjamin Whitlock. What a number choice.
What a name, too. Benjamin Whitlock.
Yeah.
That's a great name. I like that.
Should they bring triple-digit numbers to Division I in the pros?
They should. You know, there's no reason not to. I'm sure there actually is a reason not to, but I'm going to say there's not a reason. As that ball is snapped, he's going to roll out to his right. Deep throw is going to be caught on the sideline. He'll have at least a first down and a little bit more.
And the door is so slightly cracked right here as Bishop Sycamore needed that one.
7 minutes, 20 seconds left to go here in half number 2. Bishop Sycamore needs 20 points.
They need to score in the first 2 plays right here. They can't draw this out to 4 with the clock.
Hurry up offense, NASCAR. Here's a snap. There's a clap. That's not a snap. Here's the snap. As I move the camera for you guys. He rolls out left. He avoids 1 tackle. He gets in. That's a touchdown. Bishop Sycamore ever so slightly crawling their way back into it. As that was number 7, the quarterback. Number 4, Carter Ledkins. Also a captain on this team, as they at least have 6 points in the bag.
Carter Ledkins really trying to put the team on his back here and rally a second half comeback. Got to do what you got to do for the T-shirts.
They'll have a 1-point conversion. Got a halfback. There's a man in motion. Snap is low. He rolls out to his right, and that is deflected off a Hunch Bunch arm, and they'll stay the score at 6. Hunch Bunch currently leads 20-6 here in half number 2 with 6 minutes left to go. Wind it back.
Looks like the large fraternity teams have made their way to the complex as well.
That game coming up shortly after this one. We won't want to miss it, folks. It's right here on Weagle 91.1 FM's YouTube channel. 2 men out to the left, 2 men out right. It's a doubles formation for the Hunch Bunch. There's your snap. He's going to roll out to his left. As that ball is not deflected, but he's going to have some running room. There's a block, and he's still running as he's taken down just outside of the 40-yard line with a running clock of 5 minutes and 12 seconds left to go.
Safe to say that Carter Crumb's in better shape than me and you.
Oh,
I would need a sub after that play.
Yeah. At least some water, you know.
Is there a flag as well?
There was a flag, as Hunch Punch will be getting even more yards.
Once again, with 5 minutes left, no need to force anything if you're the Hunch Bunch. Clock is your friend.
If you're one of the 28 people watching, don't go anywhere. We'll have the large fraternity championships on just after this one, as they're drawing something up in the huddle with 4 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. Hunch Bunch up 20-6. Empty set, doubles. Here's your snap. 3-man rush from Bishop Sycamore. That's going to be a sack. A great play call from Bishop Sycamore, one of the few on the day.
Strangely enough, I feel like a sack hurts Bishop Sycamore with the clock.
Yeah.
I'd argue let him throw the ball and try to get a pick.
Yeah. Because you can't really force a sack fumble in this, because you can't, of course, tackle him. One thing you can do is intercept. That's really the only turnover you can get. 3 minutes, 38 seconds left to go on the clock. Hunch Punch leads 20-6. They'll look to just wait this one out, kind of. As 3 down linemen, 2 left, 1 right for Hunch Punch. As that's a drop back, he's got some room to work. He's going to run for this one. As he's taken down just in front of the 40. It's 3rd and a long way to go. 3 minutes, 15 seconds left to go here in half number 2.
Great tackle there by James Scarborough.
Oh, great name, Scarborough.
Yeah, it's Bo Scarborough, old Bama running back.
Oh, yeah. As Hunch Punch will have it just outside of the center line.
I'll never forget that picture of Bo Scarborough and Mark Ingram. Actually, no, it was Derrick Henry and Mark Ingram. What am I thinking? It was Kirk Cousins and Bo Scarborough. That picture that went viral.
2 on the left, 1 on the right. Empty backfield for the Hunch Punch. He drops back, pump fakes, throws it deep, right into double coverage as that ball is caught, but incomplete. Great job right there. Tip drill from Bishop Sycamore to try to intercept that. Just was not able to keep his feet in bounds. As there is a celebrity sighting here at the Auburn Intramural Fields. Aubie has joined the festivities here. I think Aubie gets a T-shirt that says Intramural Champions.
Depends what team he's cheering for.
Exactly. Hunch Punch got a 20-6 lead with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. 3 down linemen, 2 on the left, 1 on the right. It'll be a punt from the Hunch Punch. No reason to really risk anything. There's the punt. It's deep. It's caught. He's got some blockers, but he'll be tackled just in front of the 20. Yes, well, Smith, Aubie is a Munch Bunch kind of guy, as he is currently on that sideline. Bishop Sycamore, they've got 1 minute 37 seconds left to go. They'll be looking to at least add on some points, maybe even cover the spread, as that ball is dropped. That's not athletic. The sad song may be starting to play for Bishop Sycamore.
Yeah, the bus may be warmed up at this point.
Our Cowboys starting to ride away. The movie may be coming to an end. With 1 minute and 10 seconds left to go in this one. He runs out to his left. He's going to throw it to his center, and he's going to be tackled. We have now entered regular clock territory with just a minute left to go here in half number 2. Munch just looking to avoid any sort of crazy upset here. This is the part that all broadcasters hate when the game's already decided, but you still got to talk.
Well, at least both teams had a clean roster.
Yeah, unlike the first game. Psych, folks. I'm kidding. Bishop Sycamore drops back to pass. They're going to throw one up, and that is going to be deflected, but it's still caught by Bishop Sycamore. They've got runs for days. He's going to score. A fantastic play by Bishop Sycamore gets him at least within striking distance. With 49 seconds left to go.
Well, have they used any of their timeouts?
They have not.
Hey, you never know.
Don't call it a comeback, folks. Bishop Sycamore adding on and trying to stop the Hunch Bunch run away with it.
No, think of this scenario. Obviously, they'll get the ball back to the Munch Bunch. 2 timeouts, incomplete pass, they punt. Who knows? Bishop Sycamore is not done yet.
They got to at least get this conversion. If they don't, it'll still be a 2-possession game. He rolls out to his right. He can't find anybody. This is the pass, and that's thrown. That's going to be a 1-point conversion.
I think we may have a flag block right here.
As it's going to be... All right, they're going to replay this, or Hunch Bunch will not be able to, or that play is not going to be in favor of Bishop Sycamore. They'll have it 20-12. They need 8 more points, but most importantly, they need the ball back, as Hunch Bunch is just going to let this one go out, kneeling it down as Bishop Sycamore looks to call a timeout maybe.
I stand corrected. Maybe they already used their timeouts.
49 seconds left to go.
Or don't know they have timeouts.
Half number 2, as the score is actually 20-13, not 20-12. As this play is going to be 3rd down, I believe. Yes. With 35 seconds on a running clock. They got to get at least one more play in, and there's 18 seconds left on the play clock. Hunch Bunch, one more snap away from a free T-shirt. Snap. Oh, trying to put the disrespect on Bishop Sycamore. He's running. He's going to be taken down. But either way, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, Munch Bunch. You are the recipient of a free intramural champion T-shirt. What a fantastic game for them.
No doubt, and congrats to both teams on a great run. Some people would say that this particular league is the hardest league due to the amount of teams and the amount of great players. So congrats to Bishop Sycamore as well for a hard-fought second place. But at the end of the day, congrats to the Munch Bunch. And if you see a bunch of orange championship T-shirts, you know what team they're playing for.
Indeed. Congratulations to the Munch Bunch. They take down this one, 20-13. Stay here on Weagle 91.1 FM's YouTube channel. Next up, it'll be the large fraternity games in the intramural championship between 7-on-7 between. Well, folks, stay here on Weagle 91.1 FM's YouTube channel for more coverage of 7-on-7 intramural championships.